James River, sunrise in the city glow, and RVA waking and the day starts rolling. Brush your teeth, lace your boots, let's move. WRVA's got your morning groove. Wake up rich and win the day. Don't spend your morning playing catch up. Richmond's morning news, we're here with you. 6 a.m., let's start it up.
It's 6:03 on Monday, June 26th. June 22nd, I should say, June 22nd. I almost feel like I'm in a super rush to get to the 4th of July. It is Monday, June 22nd, the year of our Lord 2026. Let's get that right as we kick off this Monday here on News Radio WRVA. It is going to be a busy, fast-paced news show for you this morning, but I'm excited to tell you we're debuting a new feature, 933. We're going to call it the 933 Experiment. We throw open the phone lines. We go live on YouTube. And we open up the phone lines and we'll ask you a big question and discuss it with you coming up at 9:33 today, the experiment. We kicked that off. But like I said, Super Dave back from our day off last week, Carrie Hess as well. We're ready to go. I hope you are as well, because either you wake up in the morning with us or you spend the rest of the day catching up, especially on a busy news day like today. We have breaking news. The Prime Minister of the United Kingdom of Great Britain is stepping down, Keir Starmer. We'll have more details on that throughout the morning, but it's just breaking news as we're just about ready to go on the air. Keir Starmer resigns as the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Some of it has to do with his relationship with the United States. Some of it has to do with Epstein files and sending an ambassador to the States that was caught up in all of that. But Keir Starmer out. We'll see where Great Britain goes next. But with that being said, let's get to our local news and everything going on around here. It's time for Richmond's Morning News Brief this morning on News Radio WRVA. Well, guess what? Virginia has a budget, and I don't like any of it. Our top story, Democratic lawmakers get together amongst themselves and figure out, hey, we got a new piggy bank to raid, and that's how we'll balance this budget with all these things we want to throw in. That's our big story of the morning.
Number one.
Virginia, we finally got a budget. Guess what paid the price when they chose to nudge it? They found a brand new piggy bank to raid. Now everybody's cheering for the deal they made. Portsmouth Lucas got the money she sought. Data center diva got the deal she bought. Amazon Don says it's all fine and grand, but nobody's sure where it's hitting the land. Down in Richmond.
All right,
under
so
Lights,
I might try to play you the entire song this morning, but suffice to say, they found another piggy bank to raid. They're going to go get money from the data centers, over $1 billion. And I have a list of all the things they want to spend your money on. But I found something out, thanks to Nick Minock, local television station up in D.C. Do you realize part of this budget deal has something that is going to make you cringe or call your representative to say, hey, this is BS? Right now, the governor, lieutenant governor, attorney general, and several random members picked randomly out of the General Assembly get audited on where they get their campaign finance money coming from. This budget gets rid of that. You want to talk about a deal that stinks to high heaven? That's what this budget is. We'll talk about it this morning here on Richmond's Morning News. Story number two. Talks go on in Switzerland between the United States and Iran. Here's the latest from Fox News, our second big story of the morning.
Number two.
The negotiations are aimed at securing a long-term peace deal while also addressing Iran's nuclear program. They have about 60 days to reach a deal. Pakistan and Qatar are mediating. The talks have reportedly hit obstacles along the way. This after President Trump threatened Tehran's delegation during negotiations. He says the U.S. could resume bombing and take over the Strait of Hormuz if a deal is not reached. Iran's top negotiator strongly condemned the remarks. A U.S. official says the talks have covered several issues, including keeping the Strait of Hormuz open and enforcing the ceasefire in Lebanon.
All right, that's the latest from Fox News. Again, yesterday they started talking. It's J.D. Vance leading the delegation for the United States. Iran posturing as well. At 9:33, we open up the phone lines for you. We call this the 9:33 Experiment. We go live on YouTube as well. I want you to prepare for this because I'm going to take your telephone calls and your text messages. Do you trust Iran will follow through on their end of the bargain? Can we trust Iran? And if you can't trust Iran, why are you having these negotiations? It's a legitimate question. We'll talk about it coming up today at 9:33 a.m. on News Radio WRVA. All right, story number three, in case you missed it. Summer has officially entered the picture.
Number 3.
Summer officially.
Swimsuits?
Look like you're getting a little red. Maybe you ought to put some sunblock on.
You got a spray-on tan?
The Speedo is completely acceptable.
It's too hot.
Oh, yeah, dude, it's summer. I'm not blushing. I'm sunburned. We're going to the beach. You coming?
The beach is a perfect place to pick up chicks.
I got sand in my butt. I can't hardly walk.
It's time to barbecue and grill. And
Somebody get this man a burger.
I barbecue with this dude.
Barbecue, music.
In summer.
It is officially summer. So this morning on the James River Air text line, what is your big summer plan? Dave, do you remember when you were a kid? Summer came along, you had so many plans, so many things you want to do, and then you ended up sitting watching soap operas all day, waiting for your parents to get home, and got nothing accomplished.
I did none of those things. No, I didn't watch soap operas.
You
I was
did?
always out playing in the woods or the bushes or playing sports with my friends and I got
So
actually
you were
getting poison ivy.
you were a well-adjusted child then.
Oh, God, if my mom only knew the places we rode our bikes to, we would ride miles away from the house.
That's what's wrong with America today. Kids aren't allowed to ride their bikes. I don't even know if kids have bikes. They don't want their driver's license. I don't know if they want a bike.
I think usually they want, like, when they're like 8 or 9 or something, and then they outgrow them by their 12.
Bike, Xbox. Which would you rather have if you were a kid today in America?
Xbox.
Okay, what are your summer plans? I want to know. My summer
Because
plan,
you can't ride your bike anywhere, so might as well stay home
as
and
an
play
adult,
Xbox.
What are your summer plans? Mine is to try to participate as much as I can in all the 4th of July celebrations, and I want to grill as much as I can. I've now got grilling fever.
That's a good fever to have.
Yeah, I want to grill as much as I can. Although I'm really surprised that yesterday, Father's Day, dads have to grill because it's our day, and mom's getting taken to brunch. Dad's like, hey, you could cook for us today. That's Father's Day. I'm surprised that I didn't hear any environmentalists complaining about the amount of grilling we had outside, raising global warming or whatever. Anyway, that's my plan. I plan on grilling as much as I can this summer. That's our 3rd big story of the morning. 4th big story of the morning, U.S. wins at the World Cup.
Number 4.
Balogun has a step on Shirkati. Balogun to the byline. Balogun into the middle. Dead! It's the United States once again on the board early. It's 1-0 U.S. Robinson fizzing it back. Serginho Dest blocked. Still in. Might be 2. Is 2. And the building shakes in Seattle. And the United States will know for sure they are marching on to the knockout round of this FIFA World Cup.
He shoots, he scores. Oh no, that's hockey. Did you see the Kachuk brothers? One got traded to the other. They're kind of similar to me, but they're both going to play for Florida now.
Yeah, Brady was traded from Ottawa. I think. Was it Ottawa?
I don't know.
I think he was playing for the Ottawa Senators.
All I know is I'm all in on USA, and I'm kind of almost paying attention. We'll talk with Brian Kilmeade about soccer, but people have asked for it. We're bringing it back. My cousin Hardy gives us a World Cup soccer update at 9 a.m. because I was taking it out while the game was going on. Anyway, that's coming up. Is our 4th big story of the morning. And then the 5th big story. Dave, were you watching news yesterday? Were you watching golf or were you watching the NASCAR race?
I was watching a NASCAR race.
I was too. It was pretty cool. NASCAR race, Coronado, California, onside the naval base. It was really interesting to watch, and it maybe was inspiring for our 5th big story of the day of a guy getting caught drag racing.
Number 5.
So is there any reason you guys are street racing? Because you're 110 and he's 125.
That guy, he swerved at me, and he shouldn't have done that.
Okay.
I am out just having a little ride in my favorite car.
2 elderly gentlemen were caught racing. The one guy swerved in front of him. So he goes, oh, yeah, they take off. One's doing 110, one's doing 125. I thought that was their ages by the way he sounded, Dave. He got in my way, so I had to show him because I was on my way to go get more Metamucil.
Well, and I guess that was the loser because he was only doing 110.
Yeah, you
Where
should.
the other guy was doing 125.
Yeah, the guy did 125. Ended up winning.
So it's always a loser gets caught.
Yeah, put the pedal to the metal if you're going to speed like that. No, do not speed, do not speed, do not speed. Anyway, those are the 5 big stories this morning here on Richmond's Morning News. All right, coming up on the program, we'll read the best text messages of the morning, 6:55, 7:55, 8:55, and then we debut the brand new segment here on the program, the 9:33 Experiment. What we'll do is we open up the phone lines, we clear out a portion of the show, we take your telephone calls, we discuss a big topic of the day, and we run it live on YouTube. So, 9:33 The Experiment this morning on News Radio WRVA.
And do we call it the experiment because we don't know if it's going to work or not?
Bingo. But we did have the jingle
We'll see how it
writers
goes.
put together a little song for us as well. So the 9:33 Experiment, and I'll just give it to you right now so you can think about it so you're ready to go when we get to 9:33. Do you trust the Iranians? Do you trust them to negotiate with them? Do you trust them to fulfill their end of the bargain? And if not, then what are they doing negotiating with them? Big question. Big question. 833-804-1140 on the James River Air text line, and then we'll take your telephone calls during the 9:33 Experiment. Today's program brought to you in part by Michael Greer of GreerFinancialGroup.com. What keeps you up at night, folks? What makes you toss and turn? You're worrying about your kids, worrying about your future. What are you worried about? Because that's what you do in the middle of the night when you can't think. I don't know why I was just worried. I was kind of out of sync last night. I kept tossing and turning, couldn't fall asleep. And it was awful. But do you do that on a nightly basis because you're worried about your future? Are you worried about your retirement? You see, if you're tossing and turning, that means you're not asking the right questions and you're certainly not getting the right answers. That's where Michael Greer comes in. Let's say you have somebody you've worked with for years.